Hi, welcome to Aligning IT and Motherhood. I'm Esther Girei, and I help frazzled moms in the corporate IT sector to break free from the stressful hamster wheel and live an inspiring and balanced life. In this podcast series, I will talk about the most frequent challenges and problems corporate moms need to face, and I will explore different solutions and techniques on how to find time for the things that make you passionate and fulfilled, how to rediscover the zestful life, and say goodbye to stress and frustration. I vividly recall an instance when I had a crucial online presentation scheduled for 9 a.m., and my son fell in the night before. He had a fever and was quite vulnerable, seeking comfort from his mother. My partner needed to leave early for the office, but fortunately I had some support. My in-law had promised to come over and look after him, but at 8:58 she hadn't arrived yet. I remember the frustration. I was anxiously watching out the window every second, preparing as much as I could to connect immediately while comforting my crying son. I was getting increasingly stressed about managing the presentation, potential lateness, and what others might think about my professionalism. In this episode, I will discuss a very common yet highly frustrating challenge faced by working mothers: deciding who will take care of the sick children. I'll provide you with 3 effective strategies to tackle this situation. As trivial as it may sound, this is a very general issue. Children frequently fall ill, leading to unpredictability and requiring extra flexibility from both parents and employers. While some countries have beneficial legislation offering paid sick leave for parents when their children are unwell, others lack such support. Additionally, some schools implement a rotation policy to ensure caregiving responsibilities are shared among parents, so it's not just always mama. But what can you do if you don't reside in one of these progressive areas and experience anxiety whenever your children is coughing again? There are some obvious options, such as seeking help from family, grandparents, or hiring a babysitter with various apps available for assistance. You or your partner may need to take a day off. But what if none of these options work and you must work from home while caring for your sick child? How can you survive such a day? First of all, you need to adapt to the situation. It may sound oversimplified, but what if you allow yourself to go with the flow and take it easy? Flexibly adjust your schedule to have fewer meetings or tasks requiring deep concentration on that day. It might be an ideal opportunity to handle some less demanding work tasks, like setting up meetings, addressing administrative matters, sending emails, or leaving voice messages while tending to your sick child. Surprisingly, my son, for example, requires less attention and focus when he's unwell, as he typically wants to rest and cuddle on the sofa, allowing me to accomplish various tasks on my laptop and phone while sitting next to him. It is not the same when I'm fully concentrating on my job, of course, but still, I can absolutely add value during those days as well. And it is time to accept that some days it is just enough. Besides this, I really recommend simplifying your day. Consider what can make your day more manageable. Understand that this won't be a day for elaborate cooking, house cleaning, or multitasking. It's the day to switch into survival mode. Order food, forget about housework, and focus solely on the top 2 priorities in this order: caring for your sick child and attending to crucial work tasks. Everything else can wait. On such days, it's acceptable to allow more screen time if it helps reduce stress. This is not the day to showcase your perfection in every aspect of life. It's a day to lower your expectations and focus on getting through it. My third advice is to manage well expectations. You may have a preconceived notion of what your colleagues or manager expect from you when you work from home with a sick child. They may have children themselves and some understanding of your situation. The question is, how much are you willing to let their potential perceptions influence your reaction? Will they evaluate your performance and contributions based on a day like this? If they do, are these company values you are comfortable making sacrifices for? On the other side, consider your own expectations. What do you expect from yourself while balancing work and caring for a sick child at home? Your determination to excel may lead to overwhelming pressure. I primarily work with mothers in the IT corporate world, and it's essential to acknowledge that this isn't a hospital setting where lives depend on your every action. It's not fair for working mothers to feel obligated to meet unrealistic expectations, leading to anxiety and stress related health issues. It's simply impossible to give 100% to both caring for a sick child and excelling at work simultaneously, a concept that is, in fact, an urban legend. Remember, if there is one thing to take away from this episode, it's this: the expectations you set for yourself on such a day are within your control. And rescheduling or reorganizing tasks and meetings doesn't diminish your worth as an employee. Despite the immense pressure of deadlines in the corporate world, most tasks can wait, and no lives depend on a single day. I hope you can view those daunting bouts of sickness from a different perspective and cut yourself some slack instead of stressing over a simple cough. Thank you for tuning in. You've been listening to Aligning IT and Motherhood with Esther Girai. If you feel that this resonated with you and you would like to make some changes in your life, check out my contact details in the description box and drop me a message. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for listening.